Zaza. It go straight to the Mata. Then I'm up in the chopper, hitting the cha-cha. Open his lata, then he dance my cha-cha. Open the Zaza. It go straight to the Mata. Then I'm up in the chopper, hitting the cha-cha. Then I'm open his lata, then he dance my cha-cha.
Hola, hello my people from YouTube, como estas? I hope y'all find yourself in good spirits today. So let me get into it. So as y'all know, CJ So Cool had put out a video yesterday. And that video title, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, he's saying something about he celebrated, it was happy birthday for the twins that he celebrated alone. The list goes on. As we know, like I said, you see how to clear my throat to make me heard. I'm in no one side. I talk about what I want to talk about at that current time and how I feel. And respectfully, don't go telling me about other people's channel that does the same thing I do. That's not my business, that's their business. I focus on my channel and the people are subscribed to me and what I cover. Like I said, y'all all entitled to your own opinions and thoughts. Much respect to anyone that does commentary and tea. Ain't no hate in my blood. All respect and love at the end of the day. But let me back and focus on CJ So Cool. So on that video, CJ So Cool allegedly said that he was there. You know, he bought presents and he had got a birthday cake and he was there to celebrate. He was, waiting to either, in his mind, for her to come and bring the kids or for him to get an invite. He showed it. But in there, one thing that bugged my soul, when he said the stepmom. Listen, I'm not going to give nobody no excuse, but CJ, she is not no... I can't take him serious. She is not those kids' stepmom. No way, no how. I mean, much respect that she's doing things generous at her, maybe her well-being, or because she's with you. But she's not those kids' stepmom whatsoever. Y'all just got together. Y'all freshly new couple. How is she going to be those kids' stepmom? She never got to meet the mother. And then she got to meet the mother, but it was under horrible circumstances. They beefing, she can't. No way, no how. Because I would feel offended if my baby dad goes and say, that's it, that's the kid's stepmom. Boy, you just met her. Stop it. You just do things and say things to get under people's skin, and you just know how to sell it. You really do know how to sell it. And then you continue to talk. To me, if you wanted to make it be about the kids and how you ain't got to celebrate the kid's birthday, the list go on, you should have main focused on that. But instead, you just navigated back to the same situation of loyalty. Back to the situation of why y'all broke up, how did things transpire, how she's holding the kids from you, how, you text her every day. Let's go on and on and on and on. No. You could have just, if you over the situation between you and royalty and if the main focus is on the kids, you could have said, let my kids know, text her, hey, tell my kids daddy wished them a happy birthday. I send them much love. That. You don't go texting it, another one after 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 another one, as you persisted to say. No. That seems like, I'm going to keep it real. Like you hurt about the situation. You got every right to hurt about the situation. You can't see your kids, but I'm going to get on that subject. I'm not done with that one, but I'm going to focus, stay online. You continue to say, you over her. and she was, as you say, miserable and this and that it is. But the way you persist is to say show otherwise. It's only showing me you still have some type of feeling for her. You still, somewhere, somehow, I don't give a fuck who gets mad, in love with her. You still have love with her. And then I feel sorry for Lexi. But at the end of the day, Lexi, he giving you signs. He's showing you, leave. Leave while you can, baby girl. Because he really does not. He may be like you as a person, like you as a friend, or a fuck buddy. But I don't see him genuine liking you the way he was with Royalty. Because how he is treating you, maybe he treated her behind the scenes. Maybe he treated her behind the closed doors. Like I said, there's a pattern. I keep saying this. It's a pattern with CJ, with women. It's a pattern. He'll say one thing navigating, then when the heat is on him, he'll go say another thing. I'm persistent to say this. There's a pattern with him. You is young. Your whole life ahead of you. You can do what you want. But if you was my daughter, I would sit you down and give you advice to get the hell out. To get out while you can. He may be a good person by heart, and I'm not saying he a bad person, Lisbon. I'm not saying that. But relationship-wise, he's not ready to be in no relationship. Because he's still, I'm going to say, grieving over the breakup from his current, I think he was with, y'all could tell me, 9 years or 10 years with her. He's still grieving over that. He's not done with that. He tried to get with Lexi to cover up the hurt and the feelings of the breakup between him and Royalty. And one of the videos before, he said that ain't bother him, he's happy. It's showing me otherwise. Because I'm going to say, in my own opinion, if he really low-key was not bothered by the situation, he would have focused that video and the concept on missing the twins, and the list go on. He should not talk on how many text messages you were sending her, how this would happen, why this transpired. You could have left that for a different video if you wanted to. Your main focus should have been on the kids. Okay. And then he goes on and say that she says that the reason why she don't let the kids go there because the house is not safe. This is what he says in his video. He persists to say that the house is safe. It's more safer than never. He said it got all, the cameras working, the list going on. CJ, she is at the end of the day, she's a mother like all mothers. When something like this tragic happens and you have young kids involved, you as a mother, as a parent, even as a father, the motive is to make sure your child is safe. If she feels that it's not safe, you damn well know it's not safe. You can have all the alarm system, you can have all the high technology, but it's still not safe, because once a person put you as a target, even though they was doing this with other people, but you as a target, because you did video back to back talking on these people that alleged shot you, whatever. You kept talking. You don't know if, come on, they could be affiliated with a gang. They could have their hitters to finish you off, because no matter what, street, not street, in the house, not in the house, if you're a target and they want to take you out for some type of reason, they could take you out in front of your kids, in front of your girl, in front of whoever. That don't mean nothing. So she, as a mother, has the right to say she don't feel safe with those kids going to their house. That could come to a common ground when y'all in a good mutual state. Hopefully one day y'all can work an agreement where how this is gonna work. But you can't tell her how to feel, because at the end of the day, as much as they're your kids, they're her kids, and you and everyone know, especially me as a mother, I personally could say I agree. I would not feel safe with my kids, especially my toddlers, going in that house, knowing what took place. Then he continues to state that the people that allegedly went out to go shoot him, robbery, whatever they did to his house, they was waiting for his kids to not be there. In the video, he stated that. How the hell you know they was waiting for the kids not to be there? Let's go say it could have been true. They could have been watching. Well, I don't think they're watching because they was doing, like you said in your video, they was have other people that was robbing. So, but let's go say you was a target and they found where you live, and they're not waiting for no kids. The kids could be there, kids not could be there. They was going in there for a purpose and for a reason. They had a motive. So how do you know they were waiting for a kid not to be there? There's things you say that baffle me. I really do. Because I don't know. And then on top of it, Lord Jesus. He says he wants to be friends with royalty. He said he wants to be friends with royalty, for the sake of the kids. CJ, all due respect, CJ, you are not, in my opinion, what's broken is broken. If y'all can't be friendship, just be cordial and co-parent for the sake of the kids. Royalty, cordial, co-parenting. Whenever you feel like pinch you out your ass, co-parent with CJ, co-parent. Y'all don't have to be friends, but cordial. Be cordial with one another. You understand? Cordial. But like I said, I clearly feel like she is hurt and she feel betrayed from CJ. In my personal opinion, I feel like she's hurt. She's betrayed. She feel betrayed. That the man that she had 9 years with, that was supposed to, love and, protect those kids, even though he'll still protect those kids, even though his kids always were. That's one thing I could say I do not take from him, that he's a father, a good father, But she felt like maybe he could have stuck up for her when the mother said you had the baby, naturally. That was a low blow. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. That was a low blow. He could have, nipped that in the butt right there and say, Mom, don't say shit like that. That's something you don't say. No matter how the kids was made, they here now, and that's a blessing. How a child got here in this world, no matter what, it's a blessing. So while the mother fixed her mouth to say that, you could have fixed your mouth to nip that in the butt on your mom. So at the end, she does feel hurt and betrayed. I feel on that part. So maybe that's where all the animosity could be coming. You understand? All right. And then he proceeds to say how they broke up, he said how they broke up. But like I said, it was that video is neither the time or place for him to worry about how they broke up. The video should have been focused on the kids, like the kid's birthday, him celebrating the kid's birthday, how him missing the kids had an effect on him. The list go on. That could have been, that way. Show what he bought. He even could did something with that video, but if you're over that person, you don't have to, persist to say, continue to, drag the situation. You trying to fix the situation with her? Stop making a video upon what happened between y'all two. Stop making a video of she drowning you and you drowning her, and show at the end of the day, start both of y'all healing the patches that are, the wounds that are hurting or broken, start healing it so y'all can have peace within y'all. But one thing I'm going to say to CJ that rubbed me the wrong way, Mr. Cordell, that's how you pronounce your name. You persist to say to Jalea and the kids that they belong in the projects because the house is filthy. Let me tell you something, okay? Born and raised in the projects all my life, okay? All my life. And I'm not ashamed to say that whatsoever, okay? Born and raised in the projects. The projects don't make me who I am. I am who I am because of me, because of the survival I went, the life I live. Okay? You could go into the projects in the house of a lot of people. They don't live in filth because they live in the projects. Okay? There's people that live in the projects, their house are clean, top-notch clean. Okay? They're not dirty. Just because people live in the projects doesn't mean they live in filth. Okay? So before you even talk on shit, because I heard you from the project, you from the hood. So you from the project and you from the hood. So you should know that when you go in people's houses, some of them are clean and some of them are not. But majority of the people's houses are clean and majority of the people's houses are not. It's who the person that lives there. Personally, my parents, my family was clean. We ain't play that shit. So you to even say that to her, you was wrong, because there's other ways you could have handled that situation if you felt that house was dirty. You could have contributed and put that camera down that you always have, that fucking camera around. You could have helped clean the house. If you want the house clean, clean it your goddamn self. But how you talk to a child is... You could talk to them, but how you say it is very wrong. And for you to say that comment only show your immaturity level. So that only means that your mother and you growing up in the projects, your mother lived in a filthy house. I said it because how you said it, you came on nasty and making it seem like people that live in the projects, people that live in the hood, that they live dirty lifestyle. No, fucker, no they don't. Get your facts straight. Go in the projects now, go visit the people. Some of them don't live like you say they live. Okay, so if you feel like she needed to clean that house, you could have cleaned it for yourself. Put the camera down, clean up sometime. Because the one who do the cleaning now, the one who do the cooking now, is Lexi herself. Get your ass up and clean. You're healed. Clean, let's go. You always have a lot of shit to say. That's why I say you just talk so fucking much. You talk too much. And then let's go say, he also said that he's not going to take her to court. He's not going to take the kid's mother to court. The list go on. Because some bullshit. Y'all probably seeing shit. If you don't want us to tell you to take the kid to court because you said it's like being gang affiliated because that's family, here we go again. You can't put a gang situation to a family situation in the same category. That's different because those are your kids. Anybody that has kids could agree with me, male or female. You will walk through hell and back, through storm, through anything for your kids. You would do anything to be in your kid's life. So if that means to take her to court, to have a mediator mediate the situation for you to see your kids, that's what you would do. That don't mean because, you don't fuck with the police. That's a whole different ball game. That's a whole different ball game. Because at the end of the day, you want to show your kids you fought hard to see you, to see the to see the twins. You fought hard to see the twins. You did everything you had to do. You show them no matter what, daddy would get to you. It's not all about you at the end of the day. It's not all about royalty at the end of the day. It's about the kids. You understand? Those two twins that need mommy and daddy. So it doesn't mean because they was once your family, you don't want to hurt them. You're not hurting them. You hurting those, y'all, both. Not only you, both are hurting those twins. They may not see it now, but look at your daughter Kamari. She said out of the 4 years, she started looking at her uncle like her uncle was her father. And personally, I know a child is going through it that doesn't have a father in her life. Her father's out there in the street. And she looks at her grandfather and her uncle's like, that's her father. Okay? So I can't reside with that, knowing that you are an active father. You are doing whatever you have to do to see your kids. So that means if you have to fight the system, if you have to fight the system to fight the baby mother in order to have some type of way to see the kids, that's what you would do. So when you saying this shit right here, make me think otherwise. And that's my own opinion on this situation. I feel like you have too many excuses for everything. But that's neither here or there. Royalty as well. If you tired of the bullshit and he's tired of the bullshit, y'all both stop bringing y'all bullshit to social media. Find a way to handle it outside of social media. You understand? That's how I feel. But CJ, the shit that you doing is wrong. Another thing, you tell Lexi's friend that is Hispanic, she's Hispanic, to speak in Spanish. So she persists to say in Spanish, que mierda, que mine. Okay. She said, translate English for you guys. She said, this is shit. How mean. So she means whatever situation, currently going on, that's some shit that's going on, and that's mean. That's some shit. Whatever you had, y'all talking among each other, and you tell her to translate, she said, that's some shit, and that's mean. So, at the end of the day as well, you go say that, you and Voicy are like soul ties, that y'all have chemistry, the list go on and on. That's done. There ain't no more chemistry there. There ain't no more soul ties, CJ. Get it out your head. That's done. You need to let go. You need to heal. It's not time for you to be in no relationship. You need time for yourself. You need time away from the camera. You need time away from everyone. You need time away just for CJ. You need self-healing. You really do need some self-healing. She wants no more parts of you. She's done with you. I don't really think she's done. I think she's hurt out of the situation, because I think no matter what, she still loves you, but she's hurt about the situation. Would I think she will go back with you, CJ? No. So my personal opinion from this whole situation that I just discussed with y'all, it's a sad situation, but then again, CJ, I'm always going to say this, and I'm going to stick by it. CJ's a funny guy. CJ is very entertaining. But when it comes like stuff like this, I try to see from both parts. CJ is not innocent. CJ has flaws just like Voicy has flaws. Voicy's not innocent. She has flaws just like CJ has flaws. But is they both hurt? Yes. Do they both need to be in a relationship right now? No. Because they're going to go into the next relationship as broken, hurt person, and they're not healed. So that relationship, the current relationship they're getting, is not going to last. It's not going to go too far. Because they're not healed from the situation. They have not moved on. They still stuck. Mainly CJ still stuck too. Voicy, I feel like she's still stuck as well. But CJ as well, he just talked too much. If he could just dive down and stop grabbing the phone and expose a personal situation that you and her have through text, whatever, to social media, maybe it'll work out. But maybe it'll work out, meaning being cordial and having, a way to see the kids. But until then, it's not. And that's my thoughts and opinion through this whole situation. Y'all thoughts and your opinion are truly welcome to comment down below. Y'all could give y'all Voicy, die-hard people, and y'all want to give y'all what y'all think about the situation I just covered about CJ from the last video. Y'all can give it down in the comments down below. And if y'all CJ's people and y'all want to see, how y'all feel about CJ video, and y'all think he's this and that and this, y'all personal opinion to the whole situation, y'all could put it in the comments down below. Y'all own opinions and thoughts. But what I will not allow is disrespect, because that will get y'all booted and blocked. That's about it. Other than that, I wish each and every one of you love, peace, light, and blessing. Remember, you are unique in your own way. Never allow no one to dim your shine. Until the meantime, between time, it's your girl Queen Rose, and I'm out to the next video.
Then I'm up in the chopper, hitting the cha-cha. Open his lata, then he dance my cha-cha. From his Zaza, he go straight to the mata. Then I'm up in the chopper, hitting the cha-cha. Then I'm open his lata, then he